Hello, I'm Dave Schroeder, Director of the Kenton County Public Library, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about finding the history of your historic home. It's become a very popular pastime throughout the country, and particularly here in the Northern Kentucky area, where we have many historic properties. We have many resources available at the Kenton County Public Library in Covington to help you find the history of your home. Some of these include books on architectural styles. This is the Benjamin Graziani house. It stood here on East 2nd Street in Covington for over a century. It's one of the most beautiful homes in the historic Licking Riverside district. The home was built by an Italian immigrant who later became an attorney and a very socially active member of the community. The building was built in the Second Empire style. One of the hallmarks of this style is a very prominent mansard roof with dormer windows. The building also has the remnants of its original central tower, which at one time was topped by an arcade of windows and another mansard roof. This portion of the building has been removed for some time. Originally built as a single-family home, it one time served as a hotel and now is a series of apartment buildings. The building is a very good example of the Second Empire style and is one of the more notable buildings in this neighborhood. Mr. Graziani's house was built in the 1880s. This style, the Second Empire style, was very popular during this time period. And so if you can indicate the style your house was built in, you can often date at the time it was constructed. We have many of these resources available for you at the library. Other resources include city directories. These are phone books that existed going back to the 1830s in Northern Kentucky, and they list all the residents in the city who lived at particular addresses. City directories are very valuable to find out who lived in a particular home at a particular time. They also provide information on the individual families who lived in those properties. We have city directories for the Newport-Covington area beginning in the 1830s through the present. Sanborn insurance maps can also be very valuable in finding the history of your house. These insurance maps were produced by the Sanborn Company. The earliest one in Northern Kentucky was 1886. They not only show where streets and other roads were located, but also outlines of properties and the outlines of individual homes and businesses. These maps can tell you when a property was built, how many stories it was, and what the neighborhood was like when the house was originally constructed. Sanborn insurance maps are available not only on microfilm, but also online at the Kenton County Public Library webpage. You can access Sanborn insurance maps by going to www.kentonlibrary.org. We also have a very extensive newspaper index online. We've been indexing our newspapers since 1977. We have indexed the Kentucky Post and many other local newspapers beginning in 1835 through 1932. These newspapers will allow people to find out more about the people who built their property, developers, and the neighborhoods in which surround their homes. We also have an extensive photograph collection. Currently, the Covington Library houses more than 50,000 photographs of Northern Kentucky people, places, and things. Many of these photographs include historic homes, some going back to the 1880s. And so if you're researching your home, the Kenton County Public Library in Covington is a great place to start. We have a very friendly staff who will help you begin your search, and we think we can help you to find out more about your historic property.